Reynolds back in a hurry. Reynolds to the hole. Rubio flanks and scores!
Down the lane all the way through.
The throw, the catch, touchdown!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery, where all profits benefit Virginia's public schools grades K through 12. Buy clean, safe, reliable propane. Propane, exceptional energy. Buy Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And brought to you in part by the Virginia Athletics Foundation, dedicated to providing scholarship, operational, and facility support for the Virginia Athletics Program. On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly, presented by the Virginia Lottery.
If I can go out and make 85% of my kicks, I'm going to help the team win. And I think that's what I'm in the process of learning.
And a miss. Thompson to Billings, the overloaded shot, score!
Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. I'm Will Bow, number 23 on the men's lacrosse team. On today's show, we've got baseball and lacrosse coverage, plus other great highlights and features. But first, here's your play of the week.
The Play of the Week is brought to you by SunTrust Mortgage. We make the American dream come true every day.
Given room, the zone by Carolina. Carroll at the wing to Thompson, to Billings, the overloaded shot, score! Far side, game over. Cavs deliver.
It was just a great shot. He's very good at those no-angle shots. He's a very deceptive shot.
It's kind of a broken play when the ball swung over to Jack, so there's only one defender between the two of us. So he went to Jack, and I had the shot.
Stay tuned. Virginia game highlights are coming up next.
1-2 pitch, third ball, swing and a miss. He checked the swing halfway.
Welcome back to Cavalier Sports Weekly. Our baseball team is hosting Duke this weekend. Let's get right to the game story.
The Cavalier game highlights are presented by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's a ground ball back up the middle. Adams to the backhand will flip to second for one. Cannon to first, turn it over.
Nice play.
4-6-3 double play from David Adams. Adams swings and grounds one up the middle, backhanded by the second baseman McCurdy, whose throw to first is in time, but the run scores. 1-0 Virginia on the RBI ground up from Adams.
Every time that we score in the first inning, I feel like the momentum's on our side, and I feel like we have a very good shot of winning.
Swing and a miss. Seabury will apply the tag to complete the strikeout. Second K for Thompson. Swing and a miss, chase one in the dirt. Seabury will have to throw to first to complete the strikeout. But a big pitch give Thompson his third strikeout of the game.
I tell you what, it was a great pitched ball game by Jacob Thompson, the best game that he's pitched all year. He was in complete command from the first pitch to the last pitch.
1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Inside corner, ring him up. Fastball paints the black. 5th strikeout from Thompson.
This year, he's a little bit stronger. He's a little bit more physical than he was last year. His velocity's a little bit better. But he's just mixing and matching all 4 of his pitches, hitting his spots. And he doesn't hurt himself. He has very few walks. He's very aggressive, and it really bodes well for him.
Marsh swings and rockets one up the middle. It'll fall for a base hit and roll all the way to the wall. McClatt will score standing up. They're going to wave Marsh around to third. The throw is on line but late. Brandon Marsh dives in with a triple. It's Virginia 2-0. Doolittle swings and lines one to left field, a base hit. Over the head of Bartles, into the corner. Doc thinking 2. The throw is late. Run scores, 3-0 Cavs. He swings and lines one to center field. It'll drop for a hit. Brandon Geyer can walk home from third base. The Cavs lead 4-0.
It's so important on Friday night if you can get your Friday night starter to pitch deep in the ball game, and it saves your bullpen for the rest of the weekend.
1-2 pitch, curveball, swing, and a miss. Book it to the Cavs. A 4-0 win and a complete game shutout for Jacob Thompson. 2 balls, 2 strikes, swing and a miss. Chased a slider away, and it is back-to-back strikeouts to end the first inning for Matt Packer as he fans Hassan and Bartles swinging. 1-1, 2 outs and 2 on, and a swing and a line drive deep to right center field. Henry will range over. He won't get there. It's on a hop. He cuts it off quickly, but they will wave the runner in. First run scores. Second run in without a throw. 2-0 Duke. 5 hits now in the game.
It's a tough part of the season. The game's been dragging on, or the season's been dragging on, and we just got to clear everything out and just start fresh. And I think we'll be fine. We'll do that.
Doolittle swings and lines one towards center field. It'll drop in front of Anderson. 1 run home, 2 runs home. Ball game tied. 2-out RBI single off the bat of Sean Doolittle. And the first pitch swinging, Brandon Geyer touches off a moonshot to left. If it's fair, it's gone. Say goodbye. Off the foul pole. Home run, Brandon Geyer. 4-2 Virginia. Swinging a ground ball chopped to short on a high hop that gets through Tyler Cannon to the outfield grass, and the Blue Devils will play to run. To Alex Hassan, swinging a ground ball to second base. Adams will field on the outfield grass. It gets through him. The run will score. A tie game, 4-4, and back-to-back errors on ground balls on the infield.
We had 2 outs, nobody on, and we walked the guy. And that's when it started. You can't walk people with 2 outs and nobody on. They did, and we had chances to get out of it, but then we didn't make plays behind Packer. And you just can't play the game of baseball that way.
2 on in scoring position. Packer deals a fastball lined up the middle, base hit. Both runs will score. Duke leads 6-4.
I tip my hat to Duke. They took advantage of the opportunities and things, but that's the softest we've played the game of baseball, I think, since I've been the coach here.
I mean, we're going to take this game and flush it and start fresh tomorrow. I think everyone's going to come out with the attitude and the energy needed to go get that series win.
Our women's softball team faced Virginia Tech in another matchup of the Commonwealth Challenge. Let's go to the highlights.
Trying to bring them home a win, but we faced a really tough pitcher today, and so we got to come back out tomorrow with the same focus. But I think the crowd and just the enthusiasm and the excitement around the program, hopefully we can just keep building on that and making it better each time. And the key is if you can get onto her and get some hits. She's not used to getting hit. She's just a great pitcher. She's one of the best in the country, if not in the top 5 in the country. And so, the thing for us is to really start zone hitting, and we kind of went against our game plan a little bit, and I think that frustrated our kids, got down on themselves a little bit. So tomorrow we just got to come out, have a better plan, keep that zone hitting going. Can't hit all of our pitches. You got to look for one of them and try and swing away on that. Each game presents a new opportunity, and the beauty of having a conference tournament is that you can still build to win that tournament, and that's what we stay focused on. And we had to move past certain goals and certain ideas and just say, hey, keep us in the game, pitchers, hitters, get up there and get some good cuts. Let's really build some momentum. Let's get ready for that ACC tournament and make a good run for it.
Chris Gold was the Iron Man of the special teams of the football team last year, handling kicking and punting duties. He is also younger brother of Robbie Gold of the Chicago Bears. Let's meet Chris Gold, your Student Athlete of the Week.
The Student Athlete of the Week is presented by the Virginia Lottery. In 2006, the Virginia Lottery contributed a record $454 million to public schools throughout the Commonwealth.
Well, when Coach Groh recruited me out of high school, the one reason that he told me they gave me a scholarship because he liked my versatility. I could punt or I could place kick. He told me I'd mainly place kick here at the university, but with the circumstances my freshman year and the punting game not going so well, me being the competitor that I am, he asked me to step in and punt, and that's what I did. I stepped in for the last 3 games of the year and tried to help the team win the ACC title. And since then, it's kind of been a roller coaster, not knowing what I'm going to do week to week. Some weeks this year I just did kickoffs, some weeks I just did field goals, and others I just punted. I got to watch Connor and his success, and Connor was a great kicker, and you know, I think last year was important for me to try to come out and make my own identity. I didn't want to be in Connor's shadow either. I'm not Connor Hughes, I'm Chris Gould, and I think it was important that I have my own identity when I play on the field. I think for 2008, what I want to do is just really help the team win by making all the field goals and concentrate on making the long-distance field goals. Last year, I didn't miss a field goal inside 40 yards, where you have to be automatic. But if I could have made a couple field goals outside 40 yards, the team would have been in a better position to win a couple more games and maybe get to a bowl game. My brother is Robbie Gould. He plays for the Chicago Bears. He's a place kicker. He played at Penn State. Growing up, we've always been really close. We've always played on the same football, same soccer team, same basketball team. And just growing up with that, unity on one team has kind of helped expand our relationship together as brothers. His success, this year he obviously got all the accolades. He was named All-Pro by the Associated Press, All-Pro by the coaches. He was the Pro Bowl. He got invited to the Pro Bowl, and he made a Super Bowl in his second full year. It was obviously the biggest day that he was ever going to have in his life at that point, playing in his greatest achievement. So we all decided to go down and really support Robbie and try to be there for a couple of days. And also not only to, help him experience it, but I think with having family around, he was able to be more comfortable and not be so nervous about the game and kind of forget about things. Robbie's success has not only, helped him out, but it's also helped me out. I got to meet a lot of coaches, a lot of different people that work in the NFL, and, hopefully those connections will help me later. Right now I'm trying to work on, switching to a 2-step kicking stance like my brother and like some other kickers in the NFL do. It helps me become more accurate, and hopefully I can get the same results as some of the likes of Robbie or David Akers or Sebastian Janikowski. I haven't got a chance to talk to him much about the 2-step kicking, but I have some video of him back home. When I go home and watch over spring break, I'll really start to sit down and start to analyze everything he does, and that's when I'll really start over spring break. As kickers, we still lift and run with the team. We do everything that the lineman would do or a running back would do. But we also have to go and try to get flexibility. We have to stretch more. In order for us to improve, we have to improve our technique. And that's really hard work, and it's a lot of diligence. You have to be very patient, because for a couple weeks it could be, not going so well. And then one day all of a sudden it just clicks. And that will stick with you for like the next 6 months. Early on in the season, my legs were fresh. I wasn't tired, but as practice, 2 hours of practice every day for 4 days a week, and then going out on Saturday and kicking and playing. I mean, you're getting a lot of kicks in there. And towards the end of the season, in the middle of the season, I wore down. I could have tried to cut back a little bit, but I was just trying to help the team as best I could, and as competitive as I am, I wanted to do everything, because I think I can do it all. But I think I see now that, it's a really hard task to do, and it's going to take a special player to do that. And hopefully this year, Coach Groh will limit me to just field goals or kickoffs, and let me try to excel at that for the team.
Snap back, ball down, kick up, and it splits the uprights. It's good.
From learning from Robbie, he's able to show me that you don't need to make every kick, but you have to be very consistent at what you do. And that really helped me learn that I don't have to be 100%. That's very rare in the NFL or in college. So if I can go out and make 85% of my kicks, I'm going to help the team win. And I think that's what I'm in the process of learning. I don't have to be a perfectionist. I can just be consistent.
Pitcher Jacob Thompson is off to another great start to the baseball season this year. He's 7-0 in 8 starts and is the focus of this week's Who's Heating Up.
Who's Heating Up is brought to you by Propane, exceptional energy.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jacob Thompson is on cruise control here at Davenport Field.
Jacob Thompson had a phenomenal freshman year last year. He was a freshman All-American, All-ACC pitcher, and did a great job. And this year he's off to a 7-0 start. He's been very, very consistent. He's starting for us on Fridays, and he's really, really responded. And he's got great stuff, and he's really continued to mature.
I've learned so much from Doc. I mean, the key, it's so crucial to go deep into ball games on Friday nights and just get the momentum swinging. People just take for granted how much defense really does do for you.
Wingfield to play, to second for 1. Adams to first, turn it over.
Those double plays will help you, and the great plays made by the outfield on several occasions. I mean, it's huge for a pitcher.
That is lifted high and deep. Henry is gone. Oh, my goodness.
Fastball outside corner, ring him up.
I worked hard all this week on getting ahead of guys and just really locating pitches and throwing all my pitches for strikes.
Consistency would describe Jacob Thompson, that's for sure. And, last year he had an unbelievable statistic to where he pitched past the 5th inning in every one of his starts until the NCAA regional. And that's just amazing for a freshman. And he's off to the same kind of start this year. So when you show up to the ballpark and he's on the mound, he's going to give you a chance to win.
Don't miss the 2007 Virginia Spring Football Festival on Saturday, April 14th at Scott Stadium. There's fun for everyone at this free event. Gates open at 12 noon for the festival in the north end of the stadium, and the field will also be open for fans to experience an NFL-style combine. The Virginia football spring game will kick off at 2 o'clock. Mark your calendar. It's the free Virginia Spring Football Festival, Saturday, April 14th. Visit virginiasports.com for more information.
Coming up after the break.
Billings at the point, Rubior. They find Carroll. Goal, Virginia. Carroll, a great cut.
Welcome back to the show. This past weekend, our men's lacrosse team hosted ACC rival North Carolina. Let's check out the highlights in our Olympic Sports Spotlight.
The Olympic Sports Spotlight is presented by the Virginia Athletics Foundation.
Nick Tindall to Mitty. He's got good speed, good wheels. Goes behind the goal to Wagner, and a shot on goal against Turner. Score. Carolina to Nick Tindall, who falls down. He turns. It's going to be a turnover. And here come the Cavs. They've got a fast break one-on-one to set the score, far side.
I think that this is the end of a long week for us. That Tuesday game at 80 degrees where we had to battle it right till the end, I thought really drained quite a bit from our team. I give our guys a lot of credit for battling through. We made a lot of mistakes tonight, kind of just gave the ball back to them a bunch of times.
Sean Burke heads right to Turner to Wagner. Wagner tries to slip and does. Slip right by. Rubier now with a one-on-one move. And a shot from Billings. Billings scores on a good pass from Rubier behind the goal. Billings from 12 yards right in front. And Virginia now with a fast break. Clausen fires, scores. Clausen off the break, the defender.
Our offense has not played that well, actually. We've not been that high scoring, and Kip's kept us in a lot of games that could have gotten out of hand. That especially late in games when we needed some important saves.
Thompson back on the field. Gladding sets up a man, and the fake. Oh, it missed. It hit the pole. Virginia, but Billings comes up with a loose ball to Thompson, a shot. Oh, what a save by Zimmerman.
I thought we had some quality opportunities. We just didn't drop any in, and I think if we had scored a goal or two in that third quarter, we might have taken control of the game because I think we were ready to, but instead they get the goals, and they're able to kind of get back into the game and gain some confidence from that, and it made a battle right down to the very end.
2:12 to go in the game.
Then there's one here. They may not see it again inside 2 minutes.
Yeah. And a shot scored! Tie! Drew Thompson. Thompson beat his man to the right. Cavs tie it at 9 with 2:06 to play. Gladding has been given room. The zone by Carolina. Carroll at the wing to Thompson. To Billings. They overloaded. Shot! Score! Far side. Game over. Cavs deliver. cover.
Yeah, it was kind of a broken play, and when the ball swung over to Jack, so there's only one defender between the two of us, so he went to Jack, and I had the shot.
He's very good at those no-angle shots. He has a very deceptive shot, so he did not have much angle, and I really didn't think that was going in, but perfect placement and beat the goalie.
In other Cavalier sports action this week,
Thanks for watching Cavalier Sports Weekly. We'll see you again next week with highlights from the spring football game, baseball and lacrosse, plus more great features and stories. Until then, I'm Will Barrow. Go Hoos.
Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery, where all profits benefit Virginia's public schools grades K through 12. By clean, safe, reliable propane. Propane, exceptional energy. By Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And brought to you in part by the Virginia Athletics Foundation, dedicated to providing scholarship, operational, and facility support for the Virginia Athletics program.